I'm back at the drift mines hunting gold with a metal detector and my gold pan. These two little forks and this main gutter were giving me some incredibly coarse chunky flakes for my area. So today I've brought my gold monster back to see if we can't find any pickers. The drift mines are a huge surfaced area that was worked back in the mid 1800s near the town of El Dorado in Victoria, Australia. The drift mines are made from 2.65 million year old conglomerate, and the little bits of it that are left over from the old timers are chock full of gold. Whoa. I scraped all of this ground down and ran it through my little mini high banker, so all of this is bedrock. Now the gold monster is really good at small pieces of gold, and I just got a full gold signal. Could be lead, but I'm hoping it's going to be a nice picker. It's somewhere here. I've only ever found one other piece of gold with a metal detector on Reedy Creek. If I find one now, that'll make it 2. Listen to how loud this is now I've removed some of that dirt. And we are deep down into the bedrock. You know, there's a much easier way of doing this. We're going to take all of the dirt and pan it. Alright, that signal's gone. Work smarter, not harder, isn't that what everyone tries to tell you? And I think panning off the signal is going to be way quicker, and we'll get all the fine gold that might be around it. That old puddle. You're going to want to make sure this is nice and broken up. Hopefully we recover that signal. It could just be ground noise. That does happen sometimes. Oh, no. That was our signal. Yeah, boy. Look at that. That is a nice big flake. Every time that prospector's paranoia kicks in, you're like, oh, maybe it wasn't a signal. Maybe I was just hearing things. No, it wasn't. It was a bit of gold. Alrighty, Mr. Gold Monster. Let's see if we can't find any more. Woo! Full gold. And it's going to be a big flake. Listen. All right, we got it. Before we pan off that, let's just make sure there's nothing else left on the run that I've already done. Okay, that's going full iron. I think we can assume that's all of the targets out of the main run. I really want to see another nice fat flake. Once again, the question is, lead or gold? Hopefully it's a big fat flake. Oh, there it is. It might just be the one, but dang. It is really satisfying detecting gold out on Reedy Creek. It is super satisfying. We know there's no more gold in the main channel. However, I also work this little side channel here, and I have got another signal up near this iron staining. And it is loud. There was pretty good gold here, so hopefully this is another nice bit. That's all I have in my hand, and nothing is jumping out at me. It's definitely in there. Or it might be that. If it's this, it's a shotgun pellet. Yeah. Little shotgun pellet. Oh well, we'll still take the dirt. Just scraped up a pan's worth of dirt from that spot around where the shotgun pellet came. Don't know if we're going to see any gold in this. I can see the bit of lead. Oh well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. We got a couple of little micro specks there. It's kind of a sketchy signal just here. So I'll take this down to the bedrock. We'll see what kind of gold's in it. If there's gold in this, it means the deposit just got bigger, but yeah, only a couple little pieces. That's not what we're after. It's good that I came back and managed to pull out those couple of nice flakes, but I'm feeling this spot is pretty much tapped out for the worthwhile gold. Luckily for me, I got another spot that was going a couple hundred specks to the pan. Let's go there. What is a concentrator? Well, it's something that nature does to help us gold prospectors out. It works the same out here as it does on a creek or a river. I can literally dig anywhere out at the drift mines and get a couple of specks of gold. But I don't want a couple of specks of gold. I want hundreds, if not thousands of specks. So I have to let Mother Nature turn this 1 or 2 speck per pan low grade dirt into 100 speck dirt, and it does that with water. When it rains, it erodes all of this dirt at the same time and it pushes it down into the lowest point. So you can see just here we've got the start of a little trench, and then that gets deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and to the point where it's actually eroded through the bedrock. That means maybe 1 or 2 cubic meters of 1 or 2 speck dirt has been pushed through that tiny little area. And because gold's so heavy, it gets left behind in exactly the same places as where it would be in a creek, in the lowest points where there's the highest friction. So whether you're out in a place like this or you're on a creek, you want to look for where there is low grade dirt being eroded by water. Couple shovels of sticky mud out of one of those concentrators, and we got good gold. Look at that. Heaps of very fine gold. There's a little drop off there that I got some good gold out of, and I got some okay gold out of this section here. Let's try an untouched area just here. Bedrock in this area is fantastic. It's so jagged and cracked, the gold gets hung up on it, and therefore I really like concentrators that have bedrock close to the surface. Just look at the rust staining in here from the minerals oxidizing out. Great indicator there's going to be some good heavies in this pan. Oh yeah, big round river rock, that's what we like. It's a very good indicator that we've got that much black sand coming out in it. Nonetheless, did we get gold? Oh, we got gold. We got gold. It might be hard to see, but there is a lot of very fine flakes in amongst the black sand. That's a good pan. Now I could literally just work my way up that little erosion trench and take all of it, and I probably will, but I want to try something first. Because all this bedrock has nooks and crannies, and there's clearly a concentrator running over it in a big way during flood, I want to scrape all of that up, all the bedrock with no dirt on it, and see what we get. Look at the pockets! Look how mineralized those things are. That's... Well, yes. Yeah, there is heaps of like real fine stuff, but we were getting nicer, chunkier bits in the main gutter itself. That is a lot of time consuming work when I know I'm getting really easy good gold just here. For a winter's day, it sure is freaking warm. Finish this one off. Some clean water. That area was nice and close to bedrock. It had some good soil on top of it. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what I am talking about. Look at those pans. That is what we call a good pan. That, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we're looking for. Oh, a few pans later, and I just pulled out 2 very nice pieces, so I brought the gold monster over. This little channel has been paying out at about 50 pieces a pan, nothing particularly big, until I got to where it dropped off. And see that incredibly orange soil there? 2 bits in one pan, the same size as what I detected at the other spot. Everyone, including myself, says that there's no detectable gold at Reedy Creek, but apparently if you know where to look, you can probably find shotgun pellets. That's probably what it is. I mean, let's be real, right? 2 pieces of gold detected in one day, it was pretty good. The third, that's a bit outlandish. Moment of truth, shotgun pellet, bit of gold, bit of scrap tin, I don't know. But, poo. Shotgun pellet. Well, at least I know I've been prospecting. Oh, hardly any gold compared to the last pan. Damn. I mean, still good. There ain't no pickers. Well, after that disappointment, I'm not here to f spiders, so back to work. Get some really close to the surface bedrock, and the soil looks right. So let's take one from there. Going to try and pull a George Costanza here and leave on a high note. No, I probably should have left last pen. It's okay. It's not brilliant, but it's okay. After all the hard work is said and done, that's how much gold I got for about 6 hours prospecting. Not too shabby for using just a $10 pan and a little bit of elbow grease. .64. That's $61 worth, or about $10 an hour.